Okay, so I was going to continue the trend of talking about, mental health and epilepsy and how they cross over, specifically depression. But this week there have been some incidents with bullying and targeting and harassment and horrible crap that I feel like that needs to be the focus right now. So that's going to be the focus this week. Before I start it, I'm going to let you know that some things I might say might offend you. That's not the intent. But, I don't have a filter, so I'm not going to apologize for that. But, yeah, so what happened this week was myself and about 20 to 30 other accounts that have epilepsy in their handle or in their bio or, on their page at all were targeted by these group of, I don't know, 4 or 5 guys from somewhere in the UK. And they were sending us flashing light gifts and memes and videos and all this stuff. And they were also threatening us, saying that they wouldn't stop until one of us was a corpse. They wouldn't stop until one of us, quote unquote, spastic, worthless epileptics was dead and had a seizure, and we were worthless because we were epileptic. And they even went far enough as to say they were going to carry out an Islamic terrorist attack on white Americans with epilepsy. And we reported this, a couple of us in the group, and Instagram went and took about, 0.5 seconds to look at it and went, they don't violate anything, that's fine. So I'm like, all right, cool. So we live in a day and age where we can threaten people on the internet and it's fine. So that's cool. But to that point of the day and age we live in, it is 2020. We are still making fun of people for differences. Like, really? That's about as low as making fun of somebody for being black or Asian or white or born into the family that they're born into, because we have a choice. So that's just, excuse my language, but that's just fucking stupid, and to the point where if I'm supposed to respect someone for identifying as, I'm being ridiculous, let's say a video game controller, then I expect that there should be respect for people with disabilities, and there's not. So I think that's bullshit. And it's not just epilepsy that faces it. My sister's autistic. My sister has been called weird, different, all this stuff her whole life. And I don't understand why that's such a big deal. I'm different. I have a health problem, but I'm still a human. Like, are you going to make fun of someone on their deathbed going, ha, you look like a corpse, I knew it, death's coming, bitch. What the hell are you? And what kind of a low-life person is gonna sit there and be like, oh, you have epilepsy, you know what? I'm gonna make your brain freak out. That sounds like a fun day today. Yeah, it's low. And I know a lot of us are pissed. I'm fuming, if you can't tell by this video, that we don't have the support that, the world claims we have. They claim that, oh, I support this, I'm going to donate to this walk, I'm going to wear this ribbon at this charity, fuck yeah, I love disabled people. And then we have, an issue where we need backing, and people are like, oh, well, just let them speak, they don't mean anything by it, they're just stupid, they're just ignorant. I'm sick of that freaking excuse. I don't care if you're ignorant, that's not my fault. You're ignorant because you choose to be. You have the world in the palm of your freaking hand, in your phone, to do some damn research on before you open your mouth. So if you open your mouth before using this thing up here, I don't have any sympathy for the fact that you're an idiot, or the fact that I'm going to rip your head off for being an idiot. That's a choice. Being disabled is not a choice. So shut up. But for all of us that are as pissed as I am, or more pissed, all we can do is just keep reporting it. All we can do is just keep spreading awareness, because there unfortunately probably are always going to be those idiots that think it's funny when someone has 2 out of 4 limbs. Those are just those type of people. And all you can do really is feel bad for them, because they're their compassion and mindset is about this freaking big, and they're so miserable with themselves that they have to look at someone suffering and struggling to make themselves feel better. So, you know what? All we can do is and deal with it, and hopefully one day people will actually show that they have our backs and not just advocate for it when it makes them look good as a business, because I'm frankly sick of that bullshit. Like, stop using me as a poster child to get people to shop with you. I'm done with it. But yeah, so I know it's been an ugly week with some idiots going on, and I did want to talk about depression, and I'm going to talk about that next week, but I can't believe people, and I know this is going to be a continuous thing, but all we can do is continue to fight it. And thanks for everyone that reported it and reposted it and said their piece. Unfortunately, these types of people are not worth fighting with. I have a temper, and I do, and I like to fight with them because I have all the time in the world, but honestly, it's just an exhaustion of my energy, and I probably should just report them and block them, but that's just my personality. But yeah, so if you see anything else, please screenshot it, please send it to me, please report them, please block them, and I'm trying to do my best. We've sent messages to the Epilepsy Foundation about this stuff because it's ridiculous. It's technically attempted murder, to get someone to seize and possibly die. It's happened before, and it's not good. So that's all I wanted to say. Again, thanks for reporting it and listening to it, and hopefully we can stop it quicker than it keeps catching up with us.